Today on The Young and the Restless, Victoria warns Victor, Audra riles up Kyle, and Jack stuns Diane. Audra is on her laptop in Chancellor Park when Kyle drifts by. She accuses him of stalking, so the bickering begins. He wants her to leave town, and she accuses him of doing nothing but beating his chest and making empty threats. He warns that the worst is yet to come. Kyle gloats that Sally is her only friend, and she'll soon realize she's more trouble than she's worth. Audra thinks Claire must have realized that about him. He offers her a one-way flight anywhere, or bus fare to the state line. She makes it clear that she will leave on her terms if she goes. He threatens that she'd better make herself disappear or someone else will. Kyle continues threatening Audra as she packs up to go. She goads him about what Holden and Claire are likely doing as they speak, points out that Kyle has even fewer friends than she does, and needles that he only has a job because of his family. If one of them should be leaving to start a new life, it's him. He thinks she needs to take responsibility for her failures. As they debate what happened overseas, she accuses him of hating himself for wanting her so badly. When will he accept the kind of man he really is? At Crimson Lights, Sharon tells Nick she's eager for their trip to LA to see Noah. He explains he might have to take a later flight because it seems like his dad is gearing up for a fight. Nick suggests she jet to LA on her own, and he'll join her later. They discuss how excited their son is about his new club, but she suspects he's only using it as an excuse to get them out there. When they get back on the topic of, what else? But Nick dismisses him as all talk and no game. Talk turns to Mariah. Sharon's eager for news from Daniel and Tessa, admitting that her gut is telling her things will get far worse for Mariah before they improve. She considered using her credentials to get information, but that would be a violation of trust. Nick tries to put an optimistic spin on things and reminds her to have fun with their son. After Nick takes off, Audra arrives and Sharon is sure to tell her she's on her way to see Noah, who may be opening a club in LA. He and Allie are so happy and in love. Audra cringes. Victoria joins her father at the ranch, and the topic quickly switches from panda videos to, what else? But Kane, he's decided to have Chelsea and Adam release the information about Colin, which is sure to ruin his reputation. Victoria points out that he has billions, so he won't disappear. She also warns that he's alienated his kids and has nothing to lose. Attacking Ashby could make things worse. Victor's unconcerned, but Victoria continues to worry about what the AI software could do if it's real. Victor explains that this is only phase 1 of his attack. She speculates on his next move. The mustache debates whether Jill will side with Kane. Whatever the outcome, he's sure it will be good for their family. Victor admits he only wants Jack to think he will work with him. Nick arrives and says he's anxious to get to LA to see Noah. His father informs him that they are launching an all-out war on Ashby and every move is crucial. They hash over how things can play out. Nick still thinks Kane is all bark and they should ignore him. His father wants Kane to find out that his threats are serious. This will all start very soon. Ashby doesn't know what he's up against. At Jabot, Diane's still not convinced it's wise to work with Victor. Jack shares her concerns and worries where Jill's loyalties lie. Diane doesn't like Victor being his backup. Her husband doesn't like it either. He knows she's scared, but promises that she doesn't have to be. Jack reminds her that Jill was an abbot once. No matter how she feels about Kane, he's sure she won't allow him to sink Jabot or Chancellor. Switching gears, Diane worries about how despondent Kyle has been since losing Claire. She's startled when Jack admits Kyle's situation is mostly of his own making and warns against coddling him. Diane argues that being tough on him will only make him lash out at Audra and Holden. Kyle swans in and grabs a cup of coffee. He informs his parents that Claire's decision knocked him off his feet, but now he's ready to fight. Proving definitively that he's learned absolutely nothing, Kyle announces that he isn't giving Holden the chance to seduce Claire. He's heading to LA to win her back.